Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
What's up, race fans, and welcome to this brand new YouTube channel. My name is Stripes, in the real world known as Matt, and I have an absolute pleasure in being here to launch this channel today and upload this first video. So if you haven't already seen it, check out the other video that I've uploaded on the channel, which is my F1 2020 promo using 2019 race footage. You want more about that, it's fine. Just get straight over it. Which explain a little bit more about what I'm doing, what we're uploading. I've been working on this for a couple of months now, so it feels awesome to finally put it live. So today's video, the first one, to coincide with the extremely average Spanish Grand Prix, which is what I'm drinking now. Just to get through that, to be honest, is part of my Young Guns series. So Young Guns is something I'm going to be running in line with every real world race weekend, and I hope you like it. It's for drivers that are under 25 years old. I think I googled it correctly, but we'll find out. I'm sure someone will let me know if I got it wrong. And basically it's a challenge where I qualify, standard qualifying, 3 rounds, usual sort of thing, and then see how far I can get in the race with using one of the drivers who's under 25. So hope you enjoy this series. This is the first video. Obviously this is Spanish Grand Prix as well, and I'll be doing an over commentary as well on the video, just so you can get a bit of a feel for what I was doing, what I was trying to achieve. So hope you enjoy. Here we go then. Q1. Thought I'd give you a little drive out here. Have a look at Spain. You may see fans in the stands. Yeah, didn't quite happen today. Still find that really weird. Still find it really odd. No fans. But hey, we're living in this world now, so we've got to deal with it. So this was my first proper lap here, trying to put a time on the board, and yeah, not great. As I said, serious lack of practice here. I'm also running a stock setup, so I didn't spend too much time trying to figure all that out. But hey, we figured it out in the end. So P4 now. This, I believe, is Q2, and you will see some grey clouds that come off on the top, which is going to make things interesting as we progress through here. So P4 in Q2, but still quite a way to go in the session. You will see I drop down to P14, which sucked, to be honest. And then here's the rain. And as per the intro, the car was already out of shape. Tried to keep it pretty flat through the corner, and it was having none of it. That grip was out of there, so
that was a nasty hit.
That's my qualifying out the window.
Wait for the marshals.
Let's get to the race.
I don't think we're in for a quiet one today. It's race day here at the Circuit de Barcelona.
It still looks pretty grey. It's filling me with a bit of hope, to be honest, that I could pull something off, maybe under a safety car, or you know, you just never know, do you? So anything would be more exciting than the actual Spanish Grand Prix that we watched today. It wasn't the worst race, but let's be fair, it's a bit stagnant, isn't it? I did enjoy some of the midfield battles, though, I'll be honest. You know, Albon being stuck back there against Ocon, and Gasly joining the mix of it, and Sainz. It was brilliant, to be honest, so that was actually good to watch. So yeah, it's a shame that we're trying to pick things out from the midfield, really, than watching the winners of the race, which is just so predictable. So hey, there we go. So here's where we are. We qualified in a rock and roll P14. Sorry, I lost interest at this point, so skip over. Yeah, Williams there at last. Here we go. I'll be honest, I got off to a flyer here. This was a very good start. So bam, straight into P13, already on the outside of Gasly. Great slipstream heading down here. And of course, we're going to dive bomb the shit out of this. So here we go. Skips up into P10. Oh, a little bit wide. Some would say off track, but we'll give Perez a little how you doing, just to let him know we're there. We're in P8. Yeah, let's have a bit of Alex as well. Can't see that last in, if I'm honest, but it was a good battle. Who's got the balls going in here? Thanks, mate. We'll have that. Cars all over the shop, though, but let's try and settle it down now. That was a very good start. I was impressed with that. I did feel going into this race that this is not a strong track of mine historically when in any F1 game over the years, and as you can see, I was just testing the length of the grass there just to make sure everything was good. But you know, I just don't feel comfortable driving this circuit, so I skipped a few laps here because and you can just watch the ends and the timings coming over the lines, because I just wasn't able to put in consistent times to catch up with Ricciardo or Leclerc in front. I was literally just trying to hold off Albon, and fortunately for me, he was struggling at this point. But let's see how that pans out for him, the race.
The gap to car in front is 1.7 seconds.
1.7 seconds is about as rock and roll as things get, to be honest, with Ricciardo. So now, you may have heard them. Pit window is opening soon. You'll be on hards. I completely missed that in the race. The strategy I thought I'd selected with Jeffrey Boy pre-race, it's a shocking exit on that chicane, by the way, was to go into the mediums like anyone else sensible would have, but obviously not. Let's wait for the pit stop. Here goes Alex down the outside, and it's a ballsy break. I'm going to squeeze him out here, leave him plenty of space, but he just doesn't have the traction. He's already on the mediums, as you can see, so that was yeah, I felt pretty good actually holding him off there. That was a nice move, I thought, after such a shit exit on the final chicane.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Let's watch a bit of racing here. You see I got the racing lines on the corners. I just wasn't comfortable in this track, if I'm honest. I'm racing on a high mode here. We're on about 95, 100. I can't remember what I set it to as far as AI difficulty goes, which I feel is pretty good. But yeah, just still not happy around Spain. It is a test track in it at the end of the day, we've got to remember. And there's that first track limit warning. One of what I thought would be significantly more than I ended up with, if I'm honest, which is quite good. Push now, and look, keep the fuel in standard. Yeah, way to go. I'm rocking this shit. I just could not shake Alex off my tail. I thought, like, through the first couple of sectors of the track I was holding him, but I was so poor through sector 3, it was just like really bumming me out, to be honest. So yeah, I've really got to work on that. So it was time for a stop, which I knew, if I'm honest, would probably be the last time I would see Alex as he zip past me there. But you know, we hope. Let's hope for a good stop here anyway and see where we come out. So come on, boys. Not bad. 2-8. I believe if I took some notes on the race today. Did Red Bull absolutely smash the shit out of a pit stop again? Yeah, 1.9 seconds on Max's stop after he was having a whinge. Lap 22. He was pissing and moaning about his tyres, and the team just gave in the end. I love that ding dong he had with his engineer, by the way. I thought that was bloody brilliant. But yeah, 1.9 seconds is just insane. Those guys rock it. But hey, they have changed tyres and zero gravity, I suppose. So credit where it's due, eh? Right, Stroll was becoming an issue now. As you can see, that I alluded to earlier, they're not medium tyres. They're the hards. This is a right royal fuck up on my part. However, I'm pretty sure I did select, and I haven't got the footage on this, but I'm sure I do somewhere on my hard drive, that I chose mediums. And holy shit, I was struggling on these bad boys. They did not do me any favours. So Albon is yet to pit, because he was rocking the mediums off the line, which is why I probably was able to get a jump on him at the start. But, you know, now they're paying dues, and for some reason I got the fucking hards on. So yeah, Stroll and Sainz are going to become a problem for me. As you can see straight away, you know, we've still got 9 laps left of the race here. This is going to be a problem. However, we will plod on, and of course I'm full defensive mode at this point. I've come to the conclusion that 9.6 seconds is just too far to be behind Danny Rick unless he has an absolute shit show, which I can't see happening. You know, the fact I'm pretty much in line with my teammates at this point, I was quite happy with. Seriously, with the lack of practice and everything. So, yeah, well, I wasn't feeling too bad, but yeah, I wasn't catching anyone. I was reserved at P8, and hopefully for some shit in head. Oh, look at that! Valtteri Bottas is out of the session.
Caution.
Let's call it, yeah, P7 in a second, hopefully. Is what I'm aiming for now as a good result, which I will absolutely take. So, didn't see what happened to Bottas there. I didn't go back and grab the footage, unfortunately, so little learn, but I'll go back and pick that up if that happens again. But what this does do now is, I was actually hoping for a safety car at that point, if I'm honest. I thought a two-stop strategy may have been able to kick in. As soon as I saw it flash up on the screen, I was doing some maths in my head just to see if I could get that. Look at that, well out of shape going around there. Just to see if it would be a viable option to get to the end of the race, but it didn't happen anyway. So got to plod on the hards. You know, Stroll is all over my ass right here, and Sainz is all over his. So I'm just slowing him down, to be honest with you. So I'm obviously not going to let him through. That's stupid. So I'm going to be a bit of a dick and block him off here. But like 1/10 here. Stroll around the outside. It's all about a ballsy break in here. You know. I got to give him a squeeze. I left him enough space there. I think he could have dealt with that one. But look, Sainz took him too. So Sainz and Stroll are having an absolute ding-dong behind me now, so, which is nice. And I think that's Kvyat catching up with everyone in the background too. So, yeah, this was quite good. I felt like a bit of an ass stuck at the front of this train, just trying to piss everyone off. But I didn't really have a choice because of the tyre selection. So, yeah, thanks, Jeff. But, hey, we're still in the race. Significant improvement. 7 spots up on my initial qualifying position, so I was happy with where we were. 4.5 laps left to go. It's not even half, is it really? 4 and a bit laps left to go. Just throwing it over those curbs. I just take that so terribly in this car. And you will notice, sorry, again, I forgot to clip this. Sainz has dropped off completely. He had a, him and Perez were obviously having a ding-dong, and something must have happened. But he ended up going in the pits again. I don't know what that was all about, but, oh, there's my second warning. Great. Good to know, 1 left with, you know, handful of laps left. But Sainz ended up pitting again, assuming there was something wrong with front wing or, I just don't know. I haven't got the footage, sorry. But that took him out of the running, but that leaves Stroll right up on my ass, and Kvyat, who I wouldn't rule out because I'm driving so shit. So although he's 3.3 seconds behind at this point with, you know, 2 and a bit, I say 2 2/3 lap left to go, he's going to close in pretty quickly when I start making a couple of mistakes here, like that. Literally humped that apex in. I wasn't in the apex, was it? I was in the field, let's be honest. Stroll right at the Japs now. He's hanging onto my gearbox. Jeff's getting pissed off with my fuel usage, but you know what? That's all I got, bud. You put these fucking tyres on my car. There we go, hold him off again. 1 corner, 2 laps to go. I've only got to get around that corner one more time and we know we're good. I'm just kind of thankful at this point that the rain held off. I don't know if a safety car would have made any difference, but yeah, I was really pleased that the rain actually stayed away so we could get this done. But here it is, the important straight. So what's the timings here? 4/10. Yeah, I was probably looking at the timing board then when I decided to have a little lick of the gravel. Going defensive. Stroll, of course, is taking the slip and he's going to look to go around the outside to inside, but yeah, no chance. I had a good gap on him on that point, but yeah, look at that. Kvyat's pulled up to 1.5 seconds. 1.2. A second, basically, isn't it? So that's how much I was slowing Stroll down, I think is what I'm trying to say. I don't think I'm going to catch Danny Rick. 21 seconds now. Let's rule that out. Max wins the race. Interesting stuff. And we're just going to jump over here. Last couple of corners. This is a big straight as well. DRS zone opening at the top of the hill. I get a pretty good exit there. And Stroll is 7/10 behind, but of course this is where I cause absolute chaos with my timings now. Hard braking there around the hairpin. Try and get a good line through here, but I'm just losing too much power. Just terrible grip on these tyres. And that leaves me 8/10 out of the way here. Ah, but look at that, that is awful. Shocking around the last corner. I think I've got it. And there it is.
That's the end of the
To be
race.
honest, I was really chuffed with that. 7th place from 14th on the grid. Not a bad result. And driver of the day. Come on. Man, that almost looks set up, doesn't it?
Magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Red Bull today. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
It's got to be Lando Norris, hasn't it? Smooth, confident and assured. I've got no doubt that he and his team are going to be over the moon with his performance today.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Tuning into today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Really hoping you guys can hang around for a little bit more to follow me as I go through various things that I'll be doing on this channel. So please hit that subscribe button, as I'm sure many other people have asked you to do so, but it'll be really appreciated as I try and get this thing off the ground. Not a bad result, to be fair. Quite enjoyed that. Spain, I didn't do any practice. Probably showed. I kept in a few of the little mistakes and things, but that's what it's all about, right? Just keeping it real, so you can see what I got up to. So tune in for the next Grand Prix, which I believe is Belgium, in 2 weeks' time. See you then. Peace.